What's Pagogo?
Oh, it's a name that Aunt Jill used to call your dad when they were growing up.
I was Pokey and your father was Pagogo. We had our own secret language. Ook magadodo, Pagogo.
That's trash.
Hello and welcome to another episode of That's Cool, That's Trash, the podcast where we watch a pyschotronic movie online, except this time, and get together on Skype to break down the crazy. I'm Matt Howell.
I'm Scott.
And we are doing a little bit something different this week. We did not watch a pyschotronic movie online. We watched a Hollywood blockbuster from a few years ago. From the comic mind of Adam Sandler. We watched the 2012 film Jack and Jill. Scott, in a word, describe this experience.
Oh, in a word. Well, this is hard. I have two selections for you. You can decide which one's more appropriate.
You know what? There was Adam Sandler played the two leads, so I'm gonna let you have two words.
Oh, perfect. I think that's perfect. Either hibbity dibbity or flirta.
And can you elaborate a little bit for those of us who don't speak twin?
Yeah. Well, I would have to say, do you know who Adam Sandler is? Then there you go.
All right, a flippity-doo.
Flippity-doo. Hibbity-dibbity.
So I'll take both of those words. Great. My word, I hadn't actually thought about it. I don't know gosh, I want to say offensive, but that's so weak.
Yeah. No, I think really what I was gonna say was because Spinal Tap came on TV the other day, I was gonna say shit sandwich.
Yeah. So I feel like I owe you an explanation for why we did this, or if not you, then the listener maybe. But
definitely owe the listener.
You know, I mean, typically we don't have any kind of fast and hard rules for what pyschotronic is, but we all know it. It's like porno, you know it when you see it. And this doesn't really fit that, but
this does not qualify.
But by Michael Weldon, the guy who kind of coined the term and did a lot of the early articles on it and did the Pyschotronic Encyclopedia film, it can be considered a major studio vehicle that flopped hard. So technically I kind of squeaked this in. I really just wanted to see it because Sandler kind of cleaned house the year this came out. Are you familiar with the Raspberry Awards?
Yeah, I'm personally very familiar.
So, you know, they're the anti-Oscars.
Yep.
And I believe Jack and Jill broke some new records with sweeps and stuff.
Well, I'm sure he won Best Actor and Actress. Did he show up and accept his rewards?
No, it's online. It's not like a real thing.
No, but sometimes people have actually shown up. Sandra Bullock showed up to accept her award for... Was the year she won the Oscar for... what the hell did she win? She won the Oscar, and she also won Best and Worst Actress at the Raspberries.
Was it that
for a different movie?
Was it that football movie?
Yeah, she won. I think she won for the football movie, but then she won again. She won a Raspberry for the Worst Actress for... oh my gosh, what was the movie?
Not The Blind Side.
No, that's the one she won the Oscar for, I believe.
Okay.
Hold on one second here.
Can I give you a little rundown while you're doing that?
Please.
So here's how this did at the 32nd annual this was 2011 Raspberries. Worst Picture, Worst Actor. Actually, Adam Sandler won Worst Actor this year for 2 films, Jack and Jill and Just Go With It, whatever that is. He got Worst Actress. He got Worst Supporting Actor for Al Pacino. He got Worst Supporting Actress, David Spade, in his bizarre cameo at the end of the film. Wow, okay. Worst Screen Ensemble, the entire cast. Worst Director, who was Dennis Dugan, who directed this and that Just Go With It movie. Worst Remake, Ripoff, or Sequel. They consider Jack and Jill a remake or ripoff of Ed Wood's Glenn or Glenda. Worst Screen Couple, Adam Sandler and Katie Holmes. Al Pacino or Adam Sandler. It doesn't matter. They're all the worst screen couples. And Worst Screenplay, which was written by Steve Coren and Adam Sandler, with a story by Ben Zook. So I don't know how they got all those awards home.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's amazing. Sandra Bullock won her Raspberry. She won her Oscar for The Blind Side that year, and the same year she won her Raspberry for All About Steve.
What's All About Steve?
Where she plays a person who's obsessed with Bradley Cooper, who's Steve, apparently. It's supposed to be really, really dark and awful.
Oh.
But the winningest picture in Raspberry history, apparently, is Battlefield Earth.
That's yeah. Jack and Jill almost unseated Battlefield Earth, but it didn't.
Very close.
Okay. So, obviously, part of the show is reveling in people's failure, and this was a colossal failure. But this is kind of a bittersweet Schadenfreude thing, because this guy still makes movies. People still want to see it, even though it was reviled.
Well, I think that's the problem with something like this. This movie, as far as fitting it into the psychotronic sort of thing, is that Adam Sandler movies are bad, and they're bad, but you know what you're getting when you see an Adam Sandler movie. To a point.
To a point. I'd like to, we can jog back and talk a little bit, but just wanted to verify here. So they spent $79 million making this, and they took in $149 million at the box office.
That's
so
insane.
It's a successful film, but on Rotten Tomatoes, it has like a 11% or something.
Yeah. Well, this is funny. It's
3%. Sorry.
3%. The word effortless, and which is usually when you say something's effortless, it's
a compliment.
It's a compliment, but this is without effort. This movie is effortless. This is just fucking like the most absolutely lowest common denominator. Stupid. I'm just gonna throw this up on the screen. Bullshitty crap. It's like he's not even. I mean, Adam Sandler's even admitted as much that he doesn't even try.
Really?
Oh yeah. He knows his movies are shit, but he knows people they like his shit.
I'm gonna jog around and kind of just recap Adam Sandler's career through my life very briefly, just so I can kind of explain. Like, so when he was on SNL, was kind of when I stopped watching in the early mid '90s. Early 90s. He was a big deal. I remember that. I remember the opera singer character. I remember a couple other things he did, like Scott alluded to earlier. I just remember him kind of showing up on the news and going, shabba-dooba-dooba, or singing some stupid song.
Look at my Halloween costume. I'm a man with a pickle for an arm.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
So I wrote him
the
off.
Dumbest thing possible.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of more into a little more subversive people, I guess, then, so...
But it was funny in that it was so stupid.
Right, but I mean, like, I wrote him off in the sense that when he made like Billy Madison, I was like, I'm not gonna watch this. And at some point, I got in the right mind state with some friends, and they showed it to me, and it was stupid. And there was some non sequiturs, and there was some Norm Macdonald bits in there, and I was like, damn, that was pretty funny. I mean, it's stupid, but it's funny.
I enjoy that movie.
And then that was around the time Happy Gilmore came out, and I went and saw it in the theaters, also in the right mind state, and it was just like, this is freaking hilarious.
Yep.
And for me, that was where the fun ended. I don't think he made another watchable film, in my opinion. I mean, he did some pap like Big Daddy, and like some of these stroke things, and he tried to make
Well,
his
then he
big
did.
Punch Drunk Love. He tried to do that his big.
Well, that was a Wes Anderson.
No, that's Paul Anderson.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh, right now, excuse me, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Right. But he did some other people's movies who saw something that
Spanglish.
Yeah.
He tried to cross over. He tried to Bill Murray, or whatever, and it's just.
Well, this is the funny thing about his Bill Murraying, because totally, like, Bill Murray thirsts for that acceptance. Adam Sandler didn't. People just saw something that they saw something that wasn't there, and he even admits to it. That's the funny thing. That they like, oh yeah, we want to make you put you in. I can see this thing in you, and he's like, nope. I'm going to go back to making these shitty movies because there's nothing there.
Yep. And so after he proves that, he'll go
There's
and make Little Nicky or Anger Management.
Yeah.
But I feel that his films have got increasingly stupid, which, the guy's probably not dumb. He seems to know what he's doing, and he's rich beyond everyone's wildest dreams, so whatever. But like Grown Ups, there's these ensemble things he'll be in, and they just That's My Boy.
That's my boy.
So when I was sick last week, I watched That's My Boy on demand on FX to get ready to watch this movie. And I'm not going to say it's worse than this, but they're a great pair if you want to do a two for double feature some night.
You're a sadomasochist. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problems with Andy Samberg, but that was a terrible piece of film. But we're back to Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
So
I just want to wait before we totally get off the topic. No, I just wanted to say that you're talking about like Bill Murray and Adam Sandler's lack. His lack, what he lacks, and which people think they saw in him, and they put him in these movies to make him like successful, and why he can keep making this dreck, and people keep watching it, is that he's totally fine with making dreck. He doesn't have any. There's no darkness. There's no depth. I kind of respect the fact that he's okay with himself. I don't respect his work at any level.
Right.
But I respect the fact that he's okay with making it. So that's something.
Okay, so I didn't mean to take the ball and run with it there. I just wanted to kind of let people know I'm not a complete Sandler hater. I appreciated moments in his career, and I didn't come out a troll.
Yeah. He's likable. His movies aren't.
Okay. That's good. I like that. All right, so this film, hilarious, right? Like, I was thinking about this when I was riding the bus home today. Like, okay, so a guy dressed up as a woman. Like, since they had a Flat Rock to be a stage, that has been a thing, right? Like in comedy, like gender swapping. That's just innately funny. It's like farts, apparently. Like it is funny. You can't help it.
Oh my Lord!
And since the early days of film, there have been special effects to allow the image of one person to appear twice. And that has been used beyond comedy. That has been used for fantasy, horror, science fiction, but also comedy. So you've got your Haley Mills as in The Parent Trap.
Yeah, when done well, you believe the people. You believe it. Like, I think in Haley Mills, when I was a kid, I thought they were twins.
So did I.
I mean, she did a great job. Even Lindsay Lohan, I would say bless her soul, but oof.
Why bother?
But in her remake, she's a cute kid, and she did great. I didn't think they were twins at the time because I knew about special effects by then. But when done well, and you have a good actor, it can be, it's not distracting.
Sure.
Whereas Jack and Jill.
So Jack and Jill is about Adam Sandler's character Jack. He is a fraternal twin identical twin, with his sister Jill.
Wait, here's my thing: is how can you be an identical twin and have different genders? You cannot.
Oh, you can't? Maybe okay.
But they say they're identical, I believe, in the movie. you can't be identical and have different genders.
I guess I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's their explanation for why they look the same. Why one looks like a dude and the other one looks like a dude.
Okay. So Jack is a successful producer of television commercials who owns his own production house. And his sister, Jill, lives in the Bronx or in Brooklyn or whatever. And she's annoying, and he's cool. And there's she's coming out to visit for Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. So the reason that we watched this now is we watched Blood Freak last year, which is so much easier to watch than this film.
Gobble gobble.
Yes, the supposedly Christian anti-drug Thanksgiving turkey horror movie that we watched last year. I couldn't find another film that wasn't like dumb, tongue-in-cheek, like Thanksgiving, blah, blah, blah. So I searched in Google movies take place during Thanksgiving or something. And this was a hit. I'd wanted to see it. I'd wanted to hate watch it for quite a while. So that was enough for me to expose Scott to this.
Yeah. Exposed I've been. It's I think exposed is a good way. I felt like I was infected.
Yeah. Yeah.
More appropriate.
Yeah. No, and I'm sorry if your face was sore or your abs hurt from laughing so much. I think that you could have, like, I kind of wish I could see footage of people in the, you know how they do like Paranormal Activity, like they show the audience cam? Because I'm pretty sure you could show newsreels from Auschwitz and this, and it'd be the exact same reaction from the audience.
See, the funny thing is when I watch this movie, the beautiful thing is that I don't think I moved. I was paralyzed.
Yeah. No, I was telling Scott before we started recording that I just kind of had my, my fingers on my brow and my jaw, just kind of scowling a little bit when I started it. And like 25 minutes later, my wife walked through the room. She's like, "You have not moved." And I just had this kind of look of just befuddlement, a little angry, a little confused. And the novelty wore off pretty fast. I think the first time I checked the clock was at 17 minutes in, and then I just started checking it like every 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay, so sorry. As we were saying, Jack's this producer. His annoying sister lives on the East Coast. She's going to come out and visit for Thanksgiving. Jack finds out that his client, Dunkin' Donuts, his biggest client, is going to drop him, and which would bankrupt his business if they do not get Al Pacino to be in their new commercial for the coffee drink at Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkachino. That is the thrust of this film. His sister comes out. They find out Pacino's going to be at a Lakers game. Pacino falls in love with her instantly, and now Jack has an asshole way to get Pacino into his commercial, and that is the setup for this entire 90 minutes of absolute dog shit. And I was going to have Renee, my wife, on the show, but while she was watching it, she was saying such awful things. I'm like looking over my shoulder, see if she's listening to me. Like, I was like, you would be the biggest freaking downer. She's like, they're at the Laker game, and Johnny Depp, not the guy from Mr. Show that plays Johnny Depp, and actually Johnny Depp sitting by actual Al Pacino,
embarrasses himself.
And all these people are in this movie, and Renee just turned to me and say, "How many children slept in a car last night without having dinner? How many?" She's just like, "How much did this cost? How many homes could have been built for homeless people instead of making this goddamn movie?" I mean, I was just like, "Okay, you're not helping. First of all,
no,
that's not helping anything." It's probably best.
Yeah, this movie is. Here's the thing: is like, I mean, I'm sure we'll get more into the minutia of it, but the biggest problem I have with this movie is that if you took Adam Sandler's character, the female one, and like Adam Sandler played Adam Sandler, and then you just had some actress play his sister and be the same exact character and be just as annoying. And maybe even put her in prosthetics to make her look like Adam Sandler. Would it be a good movie? Would it be a watchable movie in any shape or form? No.
Without hesitation, no.
Without hesitation, there's nothing there. There's nothing.
Does this smack to you of a vanity project? That's another thing that's like a big red flag for me. Like, I know he didn't write it himself. He helped write it, but this seemed to me like you guys, it'd be really funny if I put on a dress and was really annoying. And
I would agree with you, but I think that all of his movies are the same sort of thing. But I don't think it's vanity. Is that I think somebody basically was like, "Oh, dude, it would be so funny if you played your own sister. You're a girl. You make the ugliest girl."
Yeah, there you go.
And he laughed and he laughed and he laughed,
Spilled
and
the
they made
bong.
him. They put him in a dress, and he thought it was hysterical because he makes a terrible woman, and then they made a movie around it.
So we're gonna start just picking this thing apart. So let's meet Jill when she arrives at the airport.
Oh no!
Well, I can't find him anywhere. Does he know what terminal it is? Okay. I see him. All right, I'm hanging up.
How we doing?
Where were you? I've been waiting forever for you. This place is creeping me out.
Why so many bags? Are the Knicks traveling with you? What is with this?
Mom always said it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Oh, yeah, she did say that. I remember that. That was cool.
Are you going bald?
Huh?
No. You're getting fatter and your hair doesn't realize it needs to cover more face.
Okay.
Where'd you put the car?
You really had to bring your bird?
Yeah, she's my best friend.
Anyways, Joe, I was thinking.
Yeah.
The house is going to be very crowded because we got the kids and all the guests are coming by and blah, blah, blah. So there's this new hotel, a Hilton, that they just
But
put
I want to
down-
spend time with Sophie and Gary. Why do you not want me to stay with you?
No. Of course I want you to stay with that. I was just saying.
Okay, I'll stay with you then. It's too bad because the hotel was starting to sound fun. Why are you doing that? Why do you sigh so loud?
I just really, really love your shoes.
You are so weird. Isn't he weird, Poopsie?
Where were you?
Poopsie gets it.
Okay, I have two thoughts after listening to this without seeing this whole thing. I have old-timey radio. Who's on first? But then this is actually something I want to see now. I want to take this whole movie and I want to do it as a ventriloquist act. That's what it seems like bad ventriloquism, listening to it without seeing anything. Seeing it's much worse.
It is, isn't it?
It really is.
So, I mean, as the listener might be able to imagine, Jill is very tacky, very loud, very loud, visually and otherwise.
She's a caricature of what you think a loudmouth New York woman would be.
Yes. So that is the thrust of their interaction.
Yep.
So one thing I do want to talk about that I, like you were saying, I respect Sandler for saying I don't try very hard. I just make these movies and blah blah. I find particularly this one was offensively racist to me. And it did it in a way that was completely a cop-out, that every time they would do a racist joke, they had it delivered by a character of that ethnicity and then say, "Just kidding," literally.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of one of the hallmarks
single
of
racist joke.
Well, that's the funny thing is, like, there's this certain genre of films that Adam Sandler is the king of, or the Farley brothers, I think, are the worst offenders of the. I'm going to say something offensive, but I'm going to make the person who should be offended by it say it.
Yeah.
Like, you make fun of people with disabilities by putting them in the movie and then making them make fun of themselves. Well, right? And it's really.
Isn't that stop hitting yourself? I mean, that's like the most cowardly, bullyish way of doing that.
Yeah, I'm going to make fun of somebody with spina bifida.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird that but there's a certain, like, you're supposed to go, "Aw." Like, "Oh, I'm I'm the one who's prejudiced.
Can we? Yeah, we all grew watching this movie.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. It's like I got the same sort of thing, and there's later in the movie where this isn't the same because I don't think this isn't exactly racism, and I think you should make fun of these people or the infomercial people who are brought in
right
randomly to be awkward and sort of. It's painful to watch though. It feels like groveling.
The ShamWow guy and Billy Blank.
Yeah, it just makes me feel sorry for them.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. Product placement was huge in this movie. Good God, did you notice?
Yeah.
I mean, like Pepto-Bismol, like he's doing an ad for Pepto-Bismol when the film starts, but I mean, there's a tray of Pepto-Bismol behind the scenes in the production and the shoot, and every label is perfectly. I mean, it was just gross. Like his birthday dinner, they're twins, right? Is at Morton Steakhouse. Like everything is, it's just mainstream stuff like this just grosses me out.
It's weird.
It's just like a used condom. Because he just put that money in his pocket or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just so gross. So I was talking about the racism. Can I play the clip where we meet Felipe, their groundskeeper?
Oh my God.
¿Qué pasa? Excuse me, Mrs. Erin, the magnolia branch in the backyard could fall off any time. I mean, I don't want anyone to get hurt. Should I take it down now?
Oh yeah, sure. Whatever you think, Felipe.
Okay.
Oh, did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I had the whole family come over. Even my Aunt Rosa snuck across the border. I'm kidding.
Who are you? Are you a gardener or something?
No, I don't just do gardening. I do impressions too. When immigration shows up, I do a great impression of a tree. I'm kidding.
Oh, strong. All right. Jay Leno better watch his back.
You know it. Nice to meet you, señorita.
Okay, nice to meet you. What are you doing? What is his problem?
I mean, it's just, I don't want to be that guy that's like, hey, you need to have, doctors and lawyers portrayed by Latino actors to show that they do things besides cut grass. But seriously, this character was fucking offensive.
That's just it. That's the hallmark of these movies is by saying like, we understand that this stereotype is offensive, so we're going to throw the stereotype at you. Because it's not offensive if we know it's offensive, and then we make an actual person who should be offended by this play this character. And I actually think that the intention behind it, I don't think is malicious. It's just stupid and offensive.
Yeah. So that character that we just heard saying "just kidding" after every joke, that is his bit.
Just kidding.
The entire film. And
except for he does say arriba, arriba, andale, andale.
And we'll hear more from him as we approach the wrap up here. But there's another issue I have. There's this cat, I forget his name. He is in all of Adam Sandler's stuff. At least as far back as I can remember, I believe he played his caddy in Happy Gilmore. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, he was the lead in one of his movies. Even Adam
was
Sandler. Grandma's Boy.
Yep. He gets like executive producer credits on a lot of Sandler's projects.
Yeah, he's one of his friends he writes with. They've been friends forever, and there's a bunch of other guys that are they have no talent. And they're just Adam's friends.
Yeah,
and they put them in all their movies. Good for him for not losing his friends, I guess.
Well, I guess okay.
To a point.
His character in this film, and I feel like he's done this in other ones, maybe not. I saw part of that one in Hawaii with Drew Barrymore where she, like 50 First Dates or whatever. But yeah. I swear that this guy plays like a homeless guy or a mentally ill person in every Adam Sandler thing.
Pretty much.
And it's so insulting that, like, again, like the homeless guy in this film, they just bring him over for Thanksgiving dinner for ha-ha, like, not ha-ha, but I mean, they bring him over as a charitable act, but it becomes a ha-ha. Look at this weird guy in our house. The
offensiveness of the act of just, like, they go, oh, well, you're not bringing I mean, like I could say, like, I'm not bringing a homeless person to my house for Thanksgiving.
Right, exactly.
the offensiveness of there's these people living like this, bringing this homeless person in. I don't know if you're supposed to feel like they're doing a good thing or you're supposed to be offended by it. I'm not quite sure what their message was.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if like it was supposed to be like, oh, like they're rich and liberal, so they're kind of like feel liberal guilt, so they're bringing this guy in, or if
Right.
Yeah, I didn't understand the intention of it either.
Or they're like really like, look how good they are.
Exactly.
And it's just, yeah, it's really weird and offensive.
Yeah, and plus, so Katie Holmes, I don't know what she does. This must have been as bad as having sex with Tom Cruise making this film.
Well, she didn't have sex with Tom Cruise.
I know they used a turkey baster, but she was completely. I mean, whatever. She was okay in The Dark Knight, right? I mean, like. No, okay. I'm trying to think of something. Wonder Boys.
Oh, The Gift. She's okay in that. She's murdered in that. Oh, really? It's not bad.
She was okay in The Wonder Boys.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's completely wasted in this. She could have been a freaking paper bag puppet. I mean, seriously. Most people, I know it's a comedy and everything, but I mean, she's an actual person that I've seen perform, and it was weird.
Well, I think that's kind of like the leading lady role in any Adam Sandler. This is, well, what qualifies as leading lady. Well, I guess Adam Sandler's the leading lady in this movie.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I was really sick when I watched this, and I was on some kind of meds and stuff. But I remember thinking a perfect thought I wanted to share with you about, but I can't remember it, Scott. But essentially, we'll work our way back to it. What it is I was thinking, like, Adam Sandler movies must play like horror movies to women. Like, I can't remember the exact thinking that got me there, but it's like, I mean, Jill is like a Frankenstein creature. His wife is paper thin, two-dimensional. Like, she doesn't even have an opinion hardly outside of anything, sitcom predictable. Al Pacino is like this rapacious, bizarre. I just felt like if I were a woman, I would be completely freaked out by this. I don't know why.
That's fair. It's offensive on many levels, but yeah, there's some, yeah.
Yeah.
It's misogynistic and weird. And let's get to Al Pacino.
Hold on.
Am I skipping ahead a little too far?
No, we're jumping all around. But can I play you when they suggest? Okay, Thanksgiving night, Jack hurts Jill's feelings, and she runs in the woods, and they run out to try and get her back in the house. I just want to play a little clip.
I come back here every year.
Jack, apologize.
I'm sorry that you make everybody uncomfortable. I really am.
Jack.
All right, I'm sorry about what I said back there. I didn't mean it. I love you.
I just feel abandoned. I'm all alone in the Bronx. I don't have any family with me anymore.
We didn't abandon you. I told you you can Skype us anytime you want.
I don't even know what that means. What is Skype? It sounds anti-Semitic. What is it?
It's just this internet thing.
I don't get that. You know I don't have a calculator.
That passes for a joke.
That was actually the Skype line is probably the funniest thing in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, like, as far as a joke goes, it sounds anti-Semitic. Skype, that's fun. That's kind of funny.
It is. But that's my point. It's like, that was like the closest I got to a smirk, was like, wow, that's lean times. Totally. Like, I noted that too when I was watching the movie, is that I noted that was, that's actually a funny. That's a funny thing they said in that movie that I'm watching. It's a comedy. And it took only 45 minutes for me to go, oh, that's something that's actually kind of funny. Yeah. See? So you're getting your head turned around about this, right? You're into it now.
Oh, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to watch this again.
Well, I still have the file, so.
You burn it. Burn the internet down.
We're
going to light the internet on fire now.
We need to talk about move on to Pacino now, because you had some thoughts.
Hoo-ha! Oh,
This was the most sane that he's looked in the last 10 years. I haven't seen a lot. I saw this movie like Something Intent. There was this movie that was him and De Niro and they're cops, and one of them or both of them are killing criminals, like vigilantes, secretly.
oh, is this Heat?
No. This is like in the last. It came out in 2008 or something.
They made another movie after
something
Heat?
Intent. Yeah, it was terrible. Like Heat, where they're both dating like 30-year-old hot chicks, but it was like the height of that Pacino, like post-stroke Pacino, where like his huge chiclet teeth and he's just open mouthed. He's like, "What are you talking about?" That just insane. Right. He seemed relatively lucid in this.
I do not agree with you.
Okay,
as far as him seeing lucid. I'm not saying he's he may be better than he was in those movies, but lucid is a stretch.
Okay.
He seems to me to be doped out of his mind, and he doesn't know what he's doing because he's Al Pacino and he's doing this.
Yeah.
That's the only explanation I come up with. And he is positively insane in this movie. And but it's not like it's like some gonzo performance. It's just Al Pacino being Al Pacino. But it's like, it's rare. It's happened before, but it's rare to see somebody burn their dignity down in front of your eyes.
Yeah, if he were...
I don't think he can recover from this.
If he were on like oxycodone or something like that, or I don't know, and talked into this at a party, I could see like the Johnny Depp length scene, but like he's in the movie a lot,
right? Whereas Johnny Depp's a giant drunk, so I get why he did that. Well, actually, I'm not quite sure why Johnny Depp. He was huge at the time of this. This is like Pirates of the Caribbean era. I don't know why Johnny Depp even made a cameo in this. Al Pacino must have blown him or something. I don't know. Somebody did something.
And Shaq's in it?
Well, Shaq's a giant goon.
I was going to use I was going to use a clip of Shaq. He's in it in a commercial for Ham, and he's wearing a long white wig, and he's just kind of ad-libbing, and then he starts like biting the ham. And I was going to use that clip, but I was like, it doesn't really translate how stupid and offensive and random it is unless you actually can see it. So,
man.
But it's just one of those things where it's like Adam Sandler just pulling a card. Like, hey, yeah, I got you out of, I helped you bury that body in the desert once. Remember, Shaq? Yeah, come on down to the studio now and put a wig on and bite a ham. Like, he's just calling all these debts, or I don't know. I just don't understand.
I just think that I think he must be insanely personable. I really honestly believe, and I've heard this about Adam Sandler, is that he is just like the guy in the movies.
Well, he's an asshole in this movie.
He is. Well, that's the funny thing about that. I was going to mention that earlier. He's
an asshole in every movie.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, okay, Scott, thanks a lot. It's like, who wants to hang around with that guy? Yeah.
I guess because he's genuinely an asshole, it translates. But I've heard he's actually not an asshole, that he's a really nice guy. But he's very unlikable when he plays the leading man character.
The everyman.
Yeah, when he plays the everyman, he's an ass.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, there's nothing redeemable about this person.
Nope.
Usually
Until
by
the
end
last
of whatever.
act.
Well, even in that, it's literally you're doing the very least you can to be somewhat of a decent person, not a good person, not a likable person, but you're doing the very least you can do to be not even redeemable. It's not even redeemed, but just sort of kind of.
No, it's
I'll give you a pass.
Yeah, it's like the slave master giving somebody a Coke at the end of a whole terrible.
Yeah.
Awful.
He's horrible. I think that's perfect.
Okay, so one of the things that is the problem with Jill is that she can't find love because she's she's a female Adam Sandler, but also she took care of his parents while he ran off to Hollywood to become a producer, and so she's been alone with her bird Poopsie. The landscaper we met, Felipe, after she has been scorned. So first of all, she's only supposed to be in town for Thanksgiving, like literally 24 hours. She's already made a plan to stay there through Hanukkah, and then she keeps extending it. The family's going to go on this cruise for New Year's, and they want her out of there, or at least Jack does. But this whole Pacino Dunkachino thing comes up, which complicates everything with hilarious results. But at one point, she feels completely shunned by her brother or whatever, and Felipe invites her to a big Mexican picnic kind of family cookout thing, and they go, and she plays soccer, and there's montages of the guy that plays Felipe playing his own grandma, which is really racist and weird and creepy. And but we get to the heart of Sandler humor here. When Felipe drops Joe off, we get to hear how, it's her first time eating Mexican food. We get to hear how that comes along after the fact.
It's so warm to be here holiday season, but thank you. I really had an amazing time.
Too bad you're taking off tonight.
Well, I have to. He's abusive to me. Not physically, because I would hurt him, but mentally, and it's time to go.
I know. Maybe next time you're here, if you ever...
That's what? If I ever what?
Well, maybe next time you're here, if
your engine seems to be it's a diesel truck, I'm guessing, right?
No, if you ever want to see a movie or something...
Oh, my God. Okay, yeah. I just hold the thought. I have to go.
I have to. What did I say?
Oh, no, it's not you. It's the chimichangas. Oh, they're making a run for the border.
Oh, you're throwing chimichanga bombs?
Oh, God.
They're making the run for the border.
They are making a run for the border. You know what I thought I was listening to? It was like a Jeff Dunham ventriloquist act.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's racist enough.
Yeah. So
it's offensive enough.
So we got racist. Now let's get to the funny part.
Oh my Lord. It's
Joe? Where were you?
Oh, she's not talking to us still, I guess.
I am not talking to you. I am talking to Aaron. Aaron, I gotta go make some chocolate squirties. Oh, God. Oh, hold it. Oh, please. Get there.
Hey, Jill, can I talk to you for a second?
No. My bags are packed and there's nothing left to say. I spent the day at Felipe's picnic where I finally felt welcomed by everybody. I tried this new food for the very first time.
I'm guessing Mexican?
Yes, Mexican, Mr. Food Detective. And Felipe treated me like a...
What is Evil Knievel doing wheelies in there? What? It's
Hey, so I just wanted to talk to you about last night and everything. Oh, my God. Wow,
Okay. Go on.
I'm nothing. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just want to cut to the ending, don't you? You don't want to draw this out anymore. You son of a bitch.
I actually wanted. There's one thing I want to talk about when we're talking about this movie.
Sure.
We can skip ahead here or whatever.
No, we're just jumping around.
Is that, generally speaking, we do psychotronic movies. You pick this one going, hey, can this be psychotronic? Is it psychotronic? So before it's cool or it's trash, I want to know if it's psychotronic.
No,
because it's not. And my question is can anything in the last 15 years actually even qualify?
Oh, hell yes.
I'm not 100% sure.
The Room is
okay.
Probably the
All right. You're right. The Room is probably like the definition of that.
Birdemic's up there pretty high. There's lots of things that are unintentionally atrocious.
That's true.
So
it feels like when I see stuff like this that it's hard when you see this. There's so much dreck.
Right. Well,
that's
I gotcha.
unintentionally atrocious. It's unintentionally atrocious, but it's not psychotronic.
No.
You
this
can be
isn't
psychotronic because you're unintentionally atrocious, but you can be unintentionally atrocious and not be psychotronic. That's the lesson we've learned here, kids. And now you know. It's one to grow on.
Yeah.
Boo, boo, boo.
So apparently Adam Sandler wanted to have him or anyone that he's friends with be able to go on Carnival cruises for the rest of their lives. So they set the last act of the film on a Carnival cruise ship.
Black
Genius.
that out.
Genius. Fucking genius. More product placement. So he does this whole gambit to get Pacino to do the commercial. Again, we're tired of this. Jill's not into it. He actually dresses up as his own sister. So now you have Adam Sandler playing Jill. And it's awful. And then he finally realizes the error of his ways. His sister realizes he was using her. When he thought they were getting closer, she runs home. It's New Year's. The whole family somehow takes a helicopter, I guess, from a cruise ship and shows up and makes her happy. The great news. Do you want to say something before I move in here, Scott?
Well, I just want to talk about Carnival Cruise Lines.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know they exist, but have you ever met anyone who's actually been on one?
Not a good. No.
I'm serious. I don't know that I could come up with somebody like, I know that I know I have a friend who has a friend whose, brother was, bitten on the nuts by, a great white shark or whatever. I know that for a fact. But I can't say that I have that same sort of connection, that loose, far away connection with anyone who's been on a Carnival Cruise Line.
Yeah. That is weird.
How can I see commercials all the time?
Yeah, there's Princess Cruises, right? That's the Love Boat.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that's ever been on a Carnival cruise.
But if specifically a Carnival cruise, I've heard of old people doing cruises, and they're always to Alaska, which I find strange, but
Yeah.
whatever. But Carnival cruise, I don't know anyone. I hear stories of it happening, but not specific. It's more like an urban legend than anything, as far as I can tell. It's in movies and it's in urban legends. I'm actually not convinced it's real. I think it's a ruse. It's some sort of thing. It's a ploy for something. For Soylent Green or something. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It is not Carnival.
Oh.
It is the Royal Caribbean International's Allure of the Seas was the name of the cruise they were on. I'm sorry.
Again, I still don't know anyone who's been on a cruise.
I know plenty of people who've been on cruises. My parents go on cruises all the time.
Do they?
Yeah, and they're not like fuddy-duddies, you know them. They're kind of they're adventurous, blah, blah people, but they like the occasional vacation where they just go down and, get dropped off at the destinations for the day and go and hike and do this or that or see some ruins, and then so they appreciate they also go on much nicer ones than most people probably would, but
yeah,
but they're still cheap.
Sure.
They still sneak bags of wine in their luggage.
Wine pillows.
Yeah, when you get the box of wine, you just tear the box off and you
get
yeah. Because they're hey, it's like $15 a glass. Why would you do that? We'll have happy hour in a room and then we'll go down and eat dinner and pay for that wine.
That makes sense.
Anyway, sorry.
I can't imagine paying for a cruise though.
I can't either.
Under any circumstance. I don't care how much money I have. I just can't imagine forcing myself to be stuck on a boat in a tiny room with a bunch of strangers. Sounds horrible.
Doesn't it just sound atrocious?
I cannot think of anything worse.
Well, for Renee's 40th birthday, I took her to Belize. I always wanted to go there. And we divided the trip in half. In the first half, we were out in the countryside, doing jungle hikes and going to see ruins inside of these rivers, inside of caves, and all this just crazy stuff, and we loved it. And the second half was the typical yay, we're at a tropical place, let's just drink booze by the pool on the ocean, and we were going out of our heads. I couldn't stand it, so I can't imagine a cruise being I mean, that's all it is you eat and drink and lounge around. That I feel like a zoo animal is going to start chewing its own fur off after a day or two of that.
Yeah, it just sounds horrifying. I don't know. It's one of those things that I just cannot wrap my brain around. Yeah, I was going to have another point, but I don't even know what it would be now.
You don't need one.
Fair enough.
And we've Renee and I have toyed with the idea, like, well, what if we did the Disney thing or the thing where they take your kid all day and make them do arts and crafts and climb a rock wall and this and that. And I don't know if I want to eat shitty food and.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what my point was. It's like, everyone's like, it seems to be in the news recently, like every couple months there's a cruise ship and everybody on the ship gets food poisoning or gets sick or whatever. And every time I see these news stories and like, oh, they're stranded on they're all like, you're supposed to feel bad for these people, but I'm just kind of like, good.
Yeah.
If you're on a cruise ship, you kind of deserve it.
There was one, I know you know what I'm talking about. It's not like it seemed like the first big one that hit the news was the one in Alaska where everybody got food poisoning. But then there was another one that was, I think, in the Caribbean where they had like shelters built on the decks and they had no toilets and it was like a George Romero movie on a boat. And I loved every goddamn frame of video I saw that. I feel terrible, but just like, you good. I'm glad you guys are shitting your guts out on a hardwood floor next to some beautiful pool that you're using as a toilet. Can't even hold down green beans. Good.
Totally. That's how I feel.
All right, I'm gonna swoop in for the ending. So Jack and his family show up on New Year's Eve while Jill is being made fun of by some childhood friends, and so does Mr. Al Pacino.
Coming at her hard.
Coming hard. And somehow we get to, I don't know what happens. She kicks David Spade and drags ass or something like that. And then,
he's dressed as a woman.
And so basically Felipe shows up in New York and says, I can't stop thinking about you. I love you. And
Reba.
So we get some racist ending. Let's hear that.
While you were dropping chimichanga bombs,
That was awful. I'm sorry.
did you make me feel like I just climbed out of the trunk of my cousin's car after driving 1,100 miles across the border.
Huh?
I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, you're ruining the mood.
Yeah.
But not about you. What? I love you, Joe. I love you.
You love me?
Yeah, I love you.
Somebody loves me.
I love you, Jill.
Will you convert to Judaism for me?
What?
I'm kidding! Oh, Felipe! I love you. All right. He said he loved you. Don't kill him. Come on. I love you, Joe. What are you doing? Yeah, jump in here. Lay with me. Just lay with Felipe. Can't you do that?
Can I tell you something? You know what would have turned this whole movie around? Like, literally would have just totally turned the movie around for me.
Leatherface.
And what's that?
Leatherface?
No, I was going to say if Adam Sandler would have actually kissed the Mexican dude, Felipe.
Adam Sandler as Jill?
Yes.
They didn't kiss?
No.
Did you note, like, I immediately zeroed in on you love me? Someone loves me? Like, do you love him? You know what I mean? Was that weird?
Doesn't she say he loves her? She loves him? I don't know.
I think so, but it feels like an afterthought.
Yeah, it was an afterthought. But
I don't know.
The more glaring afterthought to me was that they're embracing and they have their faces sort of close together and they're saying they love one another and then they do like an awkward, like two dudes hugging sort of hug.
Oh, he wouldn't commit to the bit.
He wouldn't commit to the bit. He's not going to frickin' kiss a dude.
And apparently he's a raging racist, so definitely not a Mexican dude.
Yeah. But totally. But if you would have just literally, because that would have been the most surprising thing about the movie is if Adam Sandler would have kissed a guy.
Yeah, but you can't, because think of his audience. I mean, everyone knows Tom Cruise is gay.
But that's what I'm saying.
He still has to reckon with the Midwest. He can't just say it because that would freak out a large part of the population.
Totally, and that's what would have turned the movie around for me.
Oh yes, I'm not arguing with that. Sorry, but
that would have, because it would have just blown like people's minds. I mean, people would have been like, "What the fuck?"
Well, he doesn't need Fox News coming after him. He wanted this thing to make money, which it did. It made the studio $75 million. So good job, and thanks for all the Mexican jokes. I didn't realize it was 1973 again.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so we've already decided it's not psychotronic. It's craptastic.
It's craptastic. It has all the hallmarks of a psychotronic movie without actually being psychotronic.
Yeah. So what's your
I think
judgment?
maybe it's the money thing. It made money.
So you're saying if they spent $79 million on this and it took in 24, you would say it was psychotronic?
No. But I'm just saying. But I don't know.
Doesn't the 3%?
It would have to be. It would be a different movie then.
Doesn't the 3% on Rotten Tomatoes weigh in on that?
No.
It's
an Adam Sandler movie.
3 out of 100 critics said, "Yeah, it's worth watching."
Yeah. Well, I agree with them, except for those 3 out of 100 critics.
So okay. We've been pretty honest, but give me your final judgment here.
All right.
Encapsulate it.
This movie exists, unfortunately, and so therefore it is trash. I don't have anything more to say. This is just bad movie, and like I will make people watch movies that I would not watch again myself, or I want them to watch it, and there's something of value to be taken away from it. And I think that there's bad Adam Sandler movies out there for people to watch. I think that there's stuff that's terrible that you should watch. This just isn't it. This is terrible. It's trash.
Okay. So how many times are you going to watch it after this?
Like 4.
Okay.
New bottom.
Are you going to watch That's My Boy?
Kind of think I have to now.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I feel like you need to.
Yeah, I do. And then I feel like I need to follow it up with The Clumps and in Norbit.
Okay. Fine. And I'll be wanting to hear about that after my Medea marathon.
Ooh. Oh man, one of those has got to qualify as psychotronic.
Yeah. Well, we already did that, so in 3 years we'll try it again.
All right.
So for me, this was absolute trash. Again, I don't want to be the Debbie Downer like my wife, but I could not help but think about what 80 million. I know that entertainment industry is not here to make the world a better place; it's here to make money. But I couldn't help but think, wow, how many people could we have fed or clothed or sheltered with this money?
Right. But it is rare that it actually makes it a worse place, and this actually succeeds.
Yes, it did. Whether or not it's a vanity project or a stoned brainstorm, I don't know, but I hated it. It was unfunny. There was a ton of talented people that were wasted in this. I don't know if that Nick Swardson dude's funny. I've never seen him, but he was in this
across the board,
and he was in That's My Boy, and he wasn't funny in either movie.
Yeah, I'll give you that much.
Is he does like sketch comedy, right? Like on
he's one of those people that I don't necessarily find terribly funny. Sometimes he's funny, like sometimes he's really funny, and most of the time I find him kind of just talentless and grating.
Okay.
He's just across the board, and it's more often than not he's just not funny.
Yeah,
he can be really funny, but it's not worth wading through his unfunny shit.
I kind of got that impression from what I've seen of him.
Yeah.
Okay. So shame on you, Johnny Depp. You should have been dressed up as Jack Sparrow and meeting a kid with terminal cancer when this was filmed. Shame on you, Al Pacino. You should have stopped making movies around Sin of a Woman. Shame on you, Adam Sandler, for everything you've ever done, pretty much. And shame on you, Katie Holmes, for breathing
acting.
Stuff.
For not showing us your tits.
Yeah.
She did in The Gift.
Okay.
That was the apparently that was the gift of the movie.
Is the gift the one with Keanu Reeves and Kate Blanchett?
Yeah, where he plays the asshole boyfriend.
Yeah, that's why I haven't seen it, because it has Keanu Reeves in it.
Oh, that's one of his best performances ever. He's a very small part in it.
No, that's Dracula, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, no, again, I think that anything where he plays like a really small part is his best parts.
Like in Freaked?
Oh my lord.
He was the dog-faced boy or whatever?
Oh, that's right. With that was Jonathan Winters movies.
Alex Winters.
Alex Winters.
You're going way back to House on Bear Mountain references now.
Oh my gosh, you're right. But Alex Winter. Speaking of Alex Winter, they're making another Bill and Ted's.
Really?
Yes, it's happening.
I just watched Beetlejuice. My daughter wanted to watch it this week.
Oh yeah, we watched it for the first time this year. My kids watched it for the first time, I should say.
And somehow I was looking up something. I forgot what it was. But Burton and Keaton are on board for finally doing 2, which they've been working on since like the year after the first one came out.
Yeah.
So 25 years later, they are getting out of development hell.
Well, it also helped that he went from not being a leading man to doing Birdman, which has gotten critical, raves.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of got some money behind it finally. Which, good. I'm not sure why Bill and Ted 3 is getting made, but good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bill and Ted 2 is much better than I remember it being. So.
Okay, I'll trust you on that.
No, it's one of those movies that I really enjoyed the first one, and I thought the second one sucked ass, and was irritated and mad that it was even made. And then I watched it again, and there's some weird shit in it that I don't understand, like why they say station all the time.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
They're going to make that happen? Really? But,
Station.
I don't even understand the context of it.
That's what makes it so great, Scott.
Was it a comment that was like going over my head at the time? I'm not entirely sure.
No.
But the movie's...
No, it's like weird. It's like Wayne's World with like Bucket or Pail or whatever it was. Remember when you don't remember that sketch anyway.
I kind of do, but...
He just randomly picked, like, we're going to make the word pail, like, cool, like, pail or bucket. Like,
right.
It's like you and Sturdy.
Sturdy. But Sturdy has some sort of, like, sense to it.
That's true. Yours is too logical.
It's too logical to happen. Sturdy and padded.
Padded, I love, though.
It's padded.
Yeah. Man, that is padded. That's weak.
Weak. It's padded.
All right, so we have determined that this is unrepentant trash of the lowest grade.
Dumpster diving garbage, yeah.
Yes. So, when you dig through the dumpster and you get all the crap out and the dead body and the rats and the bugs, and then the bottom there's that 1/4 inch of just thick film, that's what this movie is.
Yeah. I agree.
Right on. So, our next movie...
Wait a minute. Do you have any, like, anecdotes?
Oh, God.
Something... I have something that's nothing that you turned me on to that's not a movie, but I think your audience should watch it anyway.
Okay.
It's on YouTube. It's free. It's insane.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Look it up, people. Too many cooks.
Great, thanks.
You're welcome.
Finally got that out of my head, and now it's...
It's the best. It's also the worst.
Mm-hmm. I'll agree with that 100%.
Yeah, that's 15 minutes of your life that you won't get back, so please go watch it.
It's 11 and a half. Let's not become dramatic about it.
Okay, but it's really like probably close to like 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks of my life I won't get back.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, it got to the point where Renee and I were just like, well, let's just show Athena the first, like, before it gets freaky, because we just kept singing it, and she's like, what is that? I was like, all right. So I showed her up until like the Falcon Crest part, and I turned it off. Because she wanted to know.
Yeah, did you break her?
Oh, she's over it now, but it was a couple rough days for the whole family.
Yeah. Too many cooks.
Yeah.
Too many cooks.
Yeah.
Oh,
brutal stuff. Brutal stuff.
Brutal, but I think that's appropriately brutal, and it's brutal in a good way. It's like kind of like a Lovecraftian
It is. It's like a tear in like time, space, and propriety.
Yeah, it's weird. It really rips your brain up.
It does. It did a number on me for a while.
It really does. It's great.
Okay, so watch Too Many Cooks. I'm sure you already have, but watch it again. That was another problem I had was it'd get kind of late at night, and I'd think, you know what sounds like kind of a funny thing to do? Rewatch Too Many Cooks. Oh. And so I really tattooed it on my brain there for a while, and I was miserable. And it got to the point where I finally had it contained to the kitchen. So when I would be in the kitchen making something, it would pop in my head for obvious reasons. And now it's just gone. Well, it was until you.
Thanks.
So we'll see how that goes.
Good for you.
So when we're next back, by the way, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This is the Thanksgiving episode. Again, Thanksgiving played about, 7 minutes of a role in this movie, but I picked it as our Thanksgiving movie. Sorry. So enjoy it. Next up, we're going to watch an infamous film that I've been wanting to see for quite a while. It's from 1989. It is called Things. It's from Canada. It's a low-budget horror exploitation kind of thing, and many people consider it one of the worst films ever made. I think we'll be the judge of that.
I don't know. It's Canadian. It's hard to say they make anything bad.
Because everything's good?
Yeah, like Peanut Butter Solution.
And Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall. Now that is some cross-dressing.
And some committing to kissing.
Committing to kissing. Dave Foley makes an attractive woman.
Not anymore, my friend.
Well,
that guy, life was wrung out of that guy.
Well, that's what he gets for narrating poker.
His divorce did a number on him. He poor bastard looks a lot older than his years.
Ouch.
I think. I don't know. I don't know if you ever heard him. You ever listened to the WTF podcast?
No.
Oh, when he was on there, listen to that. He talks about his divorce in great detail, and it's very frustrating and sad story.
It sounds frustrating and terrible. But he still was hot. He was a woman.
Okay.
Apparently, yeah. Once upon a time.
You love those Sizzler sisters.
Oh, yeah. I like the Office chicks.
Oh, right. Yes. Wow. Okay. So you're taking me back. All right. So, Scott.
In a good way.
Thank you so much for being game enough to watch this movie. I know that you didn't enjoy it.
I really didn't.
And thanks to everybody out there for checking us out. If you haven't seen it, it's something that you can see.
But you can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it. Hence the Too Many Cooks connection.
Too many cooks. Too many cooks.
All right,
seriously,
Scott,
go there.
You and yours have an awesome Thanksgiving.
Hey, double gobble to you.
And I'll talk to you soon. For That's Cool, That's Trash, I'm Matt Howell.
And I'm Scott.
And you folks out there, stay trashy.
That's cool. La, 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 that's right. La, 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 that's cool. La, 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 that's right. That's trash.
It's garbage, folks.
Something's brewing at D&D.
Wow!
Al Pacino!
It's not Al anymore. It's Dunk.
Dunkachino?
Don't mind if I do.
What's my name?
Dunkachino.
It's a whole new game.
Dunkachino.
You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend. Attica, hoo-ah, lottie light. This whole trial is out of sight. They pull me back in with hazelnut too. Caramel swirl, I know it was you. Everyone wants my Dunkachino. Can't get enough of my Dunkachino. Kids from 7 to 17 lining up for my Dunkachino. What's my name?
Dunkachino.
Dunkachino.